Hey, thanks. Praying, right?
I have rights. You have any concerns about, like, I heard some.
Well, I think there's a lot of conjecture there, and I don't know enough about it. I actually going to go to a seminar where one of the Boston Police Department officials is speaking on their response, and I can't wait to hear this because I can't talk intelligently about it.
But just even on.
Hi, what's up, Sarge? I'm just listening.
Right in front of you. Don't block his camera. He's got a good.
Oh no, I got him. And his is bigger than mine. I don't.
I don't know.
But you know at least as much as I know.
And I think the people seem to be happy. Wow, they're out here actually looking at bad guys. So I don't get stuff. And that was the flavor I got.
I mean, as a police officer, are you concerned about going into houses like that with M16s and shotguns pointed at people's heads? I mean, they said they can. Well, they were right there on top of thinking maybe the bad guys.
Okay, I guess that's the
I mean, it just seems like
I don't know enough about it. Did they arbitrarily pick houses? Did they have leads to go to a certain? Did they ask permission from people?
Well, I guess that's kind of the question.
I don't know.
When you have 16 armed people, does it really count as permission?
No, I mean, if you're standing there, you say, "Hey, we think there's a guy that just blew up people at the Boston Marathon. Can we check your house?" Why wouldn't you be like, "Please do," because I want to make sure that it's clear that.
Let's say multiple people got shot, other than the people that actually caused that, because of that whole situation. There was gung-ho cops everywhere, searching homes and clearing out.
You got a better fact base than I do. 'Cause I'm not
They cleared out pretty much that whole entire neighborhood. They went into houses, got.
How many people complained about it after? Just like, God, that was terrible that the police.
Don't know, but Boston has a very, very good way of throwing things under the rug. Well, Boston police were the initiators and state police.
That's where the event happened. It was Watertown PD that handled that and asked for those resources.
Come on, Watertown back in the day had the highest, robbery rate in all of Mass.
It might have, but I want to go to that seminar, listen to what their administrative guys said, to see what their flavor was, and kind of take bits and pieces of that.
Well, militarizing the police is a bad idea all the way around. You guys shouldn't have automatic weapons. You shouldn't have M4s. You shouldn't have sniper rifles.
But people should, just normal citizens.
Yeah. Under the Constitution, the people are supposed to be more powerful.
Not the police?
No.
Under the Constitution?
What?
The police officers aren't.
You're public officials making yourself more powerful than the public. That's the problem.
How did we shift gears? Who are you?
I'm sorry. If you were in dialogue, I apologize.
No, that's fine. I was just asking.
You came late.
I was just asking about the reality, the way things transpired after.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess
and the other thing is too it's an event that happened that everybody's head was spinning. Right. Oh my God, this happened on our soil again. Right. What's this, 9/11 again? What's going on? How can this happen again? So I think a lot of it's unprecedented stuff, and you got to look at the totality of saying, did we react properly? Did we? And I'm not their spokesperson. I have no idea, but I definitely want to go to that and find out.
From what you saw publicly, the impression is that it seemed like it went the way it should have.
If you got somebody running around your neighborhood that has caused bodily injury to other folks, I want you to protect me. I mean, that's.
But doesn't that call into question the shift in culture over the past, say, 100, 150 years? People become so overly dependent upon the police. Because I personally, we all live in the same society, and when somebody breaks into the house, you call the police, you file the police report. Right. But if somebody breaks into my house and they're going to harm my family, the first call I'm making is not 911. Yeah. It's the combination of my gun safety.
Exactly.
That's the first call I'm making.
And that's probably not the majority of people, though. Is that fair to say?
I agree with you. I guess that's
so
my question for you is the degradation
and they say, hey, we need you to respond. We have to respond.
Majority of the people call them because they've been dependent so long, and they make it defenseless. Yes.
Have you, or would you agree or disagree with the statement that people have taken a position of lacking personal responsibility in favor of relying on other people to solve their problems?
Well, the government, great question.
I don't fault you or anyone else. It's a culture that's prevailing.
Legislature's making you defenseless. Period.
That's one truth.
Like I was saying, like about New York and New Jersey, you come from certain states. You have you're basically, the reality
I'm from New York.
In many states, 100% outside of the house. But even in your own house, you're essentially disarmed. You're made to be put in a position where you have no choice. You can't really defend yourself, even in your own home. In New Jersey, there's no castle top. Right? So in your own home, I mean, as somebody who's dealt with bad guys, right? You have to retreat until you can't retreat anymore. That's where you're supposedly allowed to act to defend your life or the life of the people in your house. So literally, if you're upstairs in your house and somebody's running through your house ransacking, if you're not in imminent threat of deadly force, use of deadly force, you have to sit up in your bedroom
And wait for the police.
or do nothing. Basically, you can't even defend your own home.
Are you familiar with the Supreme Court case, Castle Rock versus Gonzalez?
Hold on. I mean, when you think in those terms, right? When you think in those terms, that the state, the government, in one form or another. Now, one reason I moved to New Hampshire because it seems like New Hampshire gets it a little bit more than other states, like New Jersey. But in many states, the citizens are left really helpless, and they're made to rely on the one cop compared to 1,000 citizens involved. You know, and it's a terrible position. And the reality is, like I said, I worked in the district attorney's office. You asked, did you ever do a ride along with cops? Yeah, I did in 1993 in the Bronx, when there were 2,000 murders in the city of New York. All right, and before we got in the car, everybody had bulletproof vests on and the whole thing. So yeah, I have. And it's like, the reality is, to a large extent, the police get their boots all over. You know that. I mean, the police can't be anywhere. I mean, it's just a function of mathematics. But when you think that the government, to a large extent, is disarmed the population in many states, it's startling. It really is.
The reason I bring up the case Castle Rock versus Gonzalez is, and I'm just paraphrasing the facts of the case. I don't know what state it was in. It was a western state, I believe. Basically, a woman and her husband got divorced, or they were in the throes of a rough time. And the father had some custody, some parenting time. I think it was 3 children. So the mother and the father, the husband and the wife, got into some words. She called the police and said, "My husband said he's going to kill the children."